Hey, Pastor, was yesterday a little discouraging? You poured your heart into the sermon and then it seemed like nothing happened. You study all week, you pray, you pour your heart into the people, you carry their weight for them, and Sunday comes and goes and you find yourself wondering, did that even matter? There's no flood of responses, no visible fruit, just Monday. I've been there. I've poured my heart into preaching and then felt like there was nothing to show for it at times. But I want to encourage you today with a couple of promises that I would cling to and still do. Isaiah 55 tells us that God's word will not return empty, but it will accomplish what he has for it. And I know you know that. But what always struck me about that verse and what I always had to remind myself about that verse is God's word is powerful. It will accomplish exactly what he has for it every time. The key is what he has for it, not what I have for it, not what I wanted, but the results that he wants for it. Another promise that I claim is Galatians 6:9, do not grow weary in doing good, but in due season you'll reap if you don't faint. Again, the encouragement here is to keep going. We're going to reap, but in due season, in God's season. We're not going to necessarily reap today. We're not going to reap on Sunday when you preach. Sure, there'll be some days where you'll see some good fruit, but the thing I loved about pastoring was walking with my people over a long period of time and watching them grow little step by little step. You may not have seen the results that you wanted to yesterday, but can I encourage you to keep going, keep pastoring, keep studying, keep preaching, keep loving your people, because in due season, you will reap the fruit you're looking for, but only if we don't give up. I got a text this morning on the way into the office, and it was from one of our church people just thanking me for the time that I had spent teaching them over the years with good news. The good news was fruit of that teaching over those many years. So I was encouraged today with the reminder that even though I'm not the pastor there anymore, God's word is continuing to accomplish his purpose in their lives. I would have loved to have seen that fruit then, immediately when I was preaching. That's not the way God works in our lives. So pastors, don't measure your eternal work on overnight results. Seeds planted yesterday may already be growing roots, but you can't see those roots. And in God's timing, those roots will grow into fruit. So don't quit. Keep preaching, keep sowing, keep trusting God's word will do what only God's word can do. Trust his promises. Hopefully I've encouraged you today, and if you know a pastor who would be encouraged by this, please send it to them. Let them know how much you appreciate their ministry in your life.